Hell no, I didn't give me none. Oh,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a...
nobody shit.
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Larry Sanders.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Conley, also Archie Goodwin out there. Green is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Baxter in at the 4 slot. Now here's Conley. Green kicks to Goodwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy, and Sanders kicks to Curry. Here's Big Daddy. That is good.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Conley, the pass to Baxter. Poke loose. There's a good screen. Now the feed to Goodwin. Shot to end.
Whoa! And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And Green gets it to go.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conley with it. Gasol a screen. Outside Conley. Gasol a screen on Curry. And it's Conley penetrating. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Big Daddy. Another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in fast. fourth and second chance points, and they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And as you pointed out, when it came to running the break, I mean, they were terrific. They left teams really just grasping for breath and unable to match that breakneck pace.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Gasol sends it back. Barnes can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. The rebound by Big Daddy.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Steph Curry. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their games with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo so that they could be solid defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Pass to Thompson. Here's Big Daddy. There's the pick. Pass to Aldrich. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Aldrich has got his first basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient. So far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crawford kicks to Rote. Memphis moving it around. Pulls it from 20. Conley's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Big Daddy out to Thompson. All alone. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Crawford after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Wright sets a screen for Roten. Shoots off the screen. That's good on the jump shot. Roten's got his first points of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Count the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wright sets a screen. Roten dishes to Wright. Conley against Thompson. Hangs. And Crawford lays it up and in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Big Daddy. He gets it up. No good on that last second attempt there. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort.
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must Warriors? Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Sanders. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Hardaway. And Big Daddy subbed in for Thompson. So on the floor for Memphis. Conley out there with Archie Goodwin. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Crawford at the 4-man position. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself, and that one's good. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is
hey, how y'all coming?
Passes it to Goodwin. Wright sets a screen. Goodwin sets a screen for Conley. Off the pick. Almost, but it rolls out.
You got log. I'm logged in.
About it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
The Big Daddy passes to him. They get it again. Here's Big Daddy, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Big Daddy. He's got 8 points and 3 assists.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Charlie,
both free throws good from Big Daddy. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dishes it to Goodwin. It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. And here is Goodwin to stop the run, and that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty...
All right.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down. In the 3rd and 4th quarters.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 14 points and 2 steals as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I like most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Big Daddy is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Sanders in at the 5.
I could be so.
Roaming the paint. Conley kicks to Gasol. There's the pass to Baxter. Green dishes to Conley. Fires for 3. Good. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Conley against Curry.
Snapchat.
Screen by Sanders. No good from Big Daddy. The Grizzlies' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Goodwin, and he banks in the layup. Goodwin's got 6 points.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Freak number 1.
Boy, it was a terrific year for him. Led the league in field goal percentage because he took high-quality shots all the time.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Roten's checked in. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The Big Daddy passes to Green. Here's Big Daddy, and that's good. Free pass to get it done. 14 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now Conley. Left side Gasol. Can't hit. Good D by Sanders.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Here's Big Daddy. Mike Conley grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gasol a screen. Curry against Conley. They double-team Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot off the pick. No good off the front iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Inside. Back to Barnes. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 6 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Roten. And again, Memphis no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
And the basket good.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Conley dishes to Roten. They need this. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
The dish to Conley. Gasol against Sanders. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Roten kicks to Green. Feeds it to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And it's Conley penetrating. And the reject.